YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Diesel from Diesel TV. All right, guys, we got a special guest here. Look who we got. Got my baby. So in the description, as I told you guys, I took my daughter to the range, man, and she did a great job. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of footage of that right now. All right, let's find the red dot. The red dot on that red target down there. Got it. Off the trigger. Off the trigger. Got it. All right, let's fire. So I wanted to bring her in to talk to you guys about when is a good time to bring kids to the range, because there's really, from my point of view and how I feel about it, there's really not a good age, but there's always a good time. So Jaden has been coming to the range with me, and her name is Jaden. She's been coming to the range with me for years. Isn't that correct? You've been coming to the range for a little while. She's been coming to range with me for a little while, and every time she comes, she just likes to see me shoot. She stands around. I know in one of my early videos of me being at the range, I think it was with my my Springfield 1911, you could see in her background of the video dancing. She was dancing in the background, doing some kind of cheer or something like that. And so, like I said, she's been coming to the range with me for a while, and every time she goes to the range with me, I ask her if she wants to shoot. And it's always been, you know, the look on her face, you can pretty much tell that she's just, you know, kind of scared to do it. So I haven't pushed her to shoot or anything like that. I haven't made her do it or anything like that. Don't want to push that on to her or anything. So this last time, one of the last times I went to the range, she was there. I asked her if she wanted to shoot, and she was looking at it and staring at the gun, and I could just see on her eyes like she really wanted to do it, but she was just kind of like, you know, a little standoffish. Were you scared or something?
It was like, I was scared that if I was going to shoot it, it would like fly out of my hands or something. Right.
And that's what a lot of people are scared of. Even adults are scared of that. I hear that a lot from a lot of women, that they're scared the gun's gonna fly out of their hands or something like that, which is it is a good concern to have. So instead of me starting her with a handgun, I started her with a rifle that is a lot easier to shoot when it comes to actually having a good grip on it, because you have two placements on the rifle that you put your hands, and it's a lot easier to manipulate whenever it comes down to it. So I put that on her, I strapped it on her, and in between of us talking, I'm gonna show y'all some footage, and I'm gonna let you see some pictures and things of that sort. So I strapped it on her, and she just had the biggest smile on her face. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's probably time to go ahead and shoot. So how did you feel when I first put that rifle on you?
I felt like it was kind of heavy and I wouldn't be able to hold it.
Okay. So so what I did was, after I saw that she felt kind of comfortable with it, I walked her up to the line. I had her hold it up, which it was a little heavy for you. I had her hold her up, and then I just had her look down the actual red dot and find the red dot and put the red dot on the target. The red dot on that red target down there. Off the trigger. Got it. Once she got comfortable with that, then I went ahead and loaded it for her, and I racked it for her, and then she just started shooting and hitting every single, well, not every one, she missed a few of them, but for her first time ever shooting, man, it was, I mean, I was so proud of her. You know, it's like, you know, daddy's little girl out there putting them down, you know what I'm saying? So how did you feel when it came to you actually shooting the gun?
Okay, so I felt like glad that I was shooting one, because all the other times I was like really scared. I was like, I'm never going to be able to shoot a gun. But you made it look so easy. I mean, we're talking about me, you know, and we are talking about me now. Okay, so you can't compare me to everybody. But anyway, go ahead. Whenever you were shooting, I was like, I could probably do that. And then whenever you asked me, I was just looking at it to see, like, whenever I saw other people shooting it, I was like, it's gonna fly out of my hand.
Right.
I didn't wanna do it.
So when you shot the actual rifle, that's the long gun, okay? When you shot that, was it as bad as you thought it was gonna be, or?
It wasn't at all. I feel like I was being like over exaggerating.
A lot of people are scared when they see it because they see a lot of stuff on TV. Like, prime example is like the movie Ride Along, when you see Kevin Hart take that shotgun and he shoots the shotgun and it makes him fly all the way back. A lot of people think that's exactly how it is. Now, I will say a shotgun is a lot more, it's a lot more kickback, what they call kickback. It's actually called recoil. Shotgun has a lot more recoil to it than a rifle does. Rifle has the least amount of recoil, and that's why I started her on that. But she was shooting the rifle, and she shot the rifle so well, I decided to go ahead and let her shoot one of my guns with a red dot on it, because it is a lot easier to shoot a gun with a red dot than it is with the 2 sights. Okay, we haven't done the 2 sights yet, and I plan on getting her to that, but I just wanted to baby step her up. She shot my FN 509 Tactical with the red dot on it, no problem. All right, ready to fire. See that red dot? Red dot? All right, fire. How'd you feel about shooting that little handgun that you shot?
I felt it was kind of a little bit harder than the rifle, because the one with the laser, are you talking about the one with the laser?
It doesn't have a laser, it just has a little red dot in the window. That's what you're talking about?
Like the one that has the red dot.
It was, okay, you shot a rifle, which is a long one, and then you shot a handgun. Okay, what are you talking about? The handgun, the little small handgun, or the rifle? Because both of them had red dots in the little window that you look through.
Okay, so I'm talking about the one where you had to like put the 2 in between, and then the one like was in between the 2.
Did you shoot that one too? Oh, I just thought, which one was that one? I just thought you shot my FN 509, because you had the one that had the little, both of them, 2 of them you shot was a little handgun that you shot with the little window on it, and then you shot the rifle. But then you shot a one that didn't have the windows on it, the little thing on the top.
I didn't. I shot the one that had 2 in the back and then 1 in the front.
Oh, okay. Well, you did good with that one too. How'd you feel about shooting that one?
It was hard.
Okay.
I feel like the laser was better because it was like I could see it better, and the back of it was blurry, and I feel like I wasn't aiming it right or anything.
Okay, I don't remember you shooting that one, but you might have. I don't know. I gotta find that video. But how did you feel about shooting the little small one that had the little red dot window on it? You remember shooting that one?
Yes, sir. I remember it was the same as the long one. I felt kind of a little bit scared because whenever you told me that the big one wasn't as bad as the little one, whenever I got to shoot the little one, I felt like it was gonna be like not good.
Okay. And then when you shot it, what happened? How'd you feel?
I felt like good. I felt like I did a good job.
You did a very good job. You shot and you hit almost all of them. Now, as we got on now, that that FN 509, guys, that has a 24 round magazine. I put the 24 round magazine in it for her, and I filled it up. I was right, as you can see in the video, I was standing like right next to her as she was shooting. She shot like 12 rounds, and then she said it was getting heavy for her hands, and she couldn't hardly hold it up anymore because it's getting too heavy. So I just took it away from her. And but like I said, she shot it. Now, if you look in the video, I tried to get her to rack the slide. The slide was a little bit too heavy for her to rack. It was too much. She didn't have enough strength to do that, which is fine. I just wanted her to get down shooting the actual firearm. And as you can see in the video, man, she did a great job. No problem at all. Now, I put these videos up on Facebook and Instagram before I'm loading up this video up because I just wanted people to see what kind of response I got. So I decided to make a video on it. And we worked on her stance. We worked on her holding the gun and everything like that. And pretty much now, I'm gonna ask her, how do you feel about shooting guns now?
I feel like I can shoot any gun, and that I'm good at it. Well, not like any gun, but like I feel like I'm very good at shooting guns. Okay, you are very good at shooting guns, baby. You did a very fantastic job. She listened. I didn't have a hard time at first. If you see on her video, on the video with the rifle, every time she shot the gun, she would take her finger off the trigger. I had to tell her a couple times, take her finger off the trigger and stuff like that until she was ready to fire the gun. We went through all the, firearm safety, keep the gun pointed at the safe direction, treat every gun like it's loaded. We went through all that stuff before she started shooting. I beat that in her head before she started shooting. That was not a problem. Like I said, man, my daughter is 11 years old. I have a 16-year-old that has never shot a gun still because she is still nervous about shooting a gun and she doesn't feel comfortable doing it. So there's really not a good time a good age. There's a good time to do it, but there is not a good age. You always want to make sure they feel comfortable shooting it because nervousness could affect the whole feelings of how somebody feels. They do something wrong or if they feel like they're doing something wrong, or if they're just too nervous when it comes to handling the firearm, it could always be one of those things to where it just ruins their thoughts of firearms and they never want to hold a gun again. My ultimate goal is to make sure she shoots a firearm before she leaves my house. That's what I really want her to do. That's why I bring her out to the range all the time, and hopefully she'll get comfortable enough to shoot a gun. But sometimes it just gets to the point where, it's better for them not to have one than to have one because they come with more risk to themselves than somebody else. That's the thing I say when it comes to firing a gun. If you're worried about protecting yourself and shooting somebody, it might be best that you don't carry a gun because in any situation that you're in, there's going to be a gun involved, and that's the gun that you're carrying. So you always want to keep that in mind, all right? So guys, I just wanted to bring y'all this video to let you guys see that, or just to tell you guys, from my point, I don't believe that there is actually a good age, but there's always a good time. 8 or 9 years old is not too young, as long as they feel comfortable with it and they're responsible with handling the gun when you're telling them to handle a gun. I've taken young kids to the range and they just didn't listen. They don't handle the gun. If they can't listen, they don't handle it, because that would get you into some problems when it comes to a gun if they don't listen. All right, so just keep that in mind whenever you're taking somebody to the range, adults or young kids. If they don't listen, it's probably not good to let them handle that gun if they can't listen. All right, so like I said, you guys, this is my daughter Jaden. All right, so she is going to be classified as a marksman in my book because she did so well and because she's my daughter, you know what I'm saying? So we got that down, right? All right, so guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to bring you guys real quick and let you guys see that, young kids can learn how to shoot. It is okay as long as you make it safe, and it's all good, man. Just, it's good that our kids know how to handle guns, know what to do when they see a firearm and stuff like that. I still, to this day, if she sees a firearm, what do? I get away from it and I tell a parent.
That is what I beat in her head. I do not want her handling a firearm without an adult around or anything like that. So regardless if she sees a gun or not, I don't care how comfortable she is at the range. If it's not in a controlled atmosphere, she leaves that gun alone. All right. So that's what I teach her every time. Now, if she goes away from what I teach her, I've taught her how to handle a gun. If she does anything different from that, that's because she chose to do it. I'm still teaching her how to handle a gun. All right, the proper way. All right. So, like I said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and share my content, man. And y'all know what it is.
What?
I'm out.
Oh, I'm out.
Dang. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Dang, now I'm messing up. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to my channel, share my content, and you know what it is.
I'm out.